Welcome in, Aries, to Don Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you well. I'm well, thank you. This message is for Sun, Moon, or Rising placements in the sign of Aries. If you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading, so therefore not all messages may resonate. Take what does and leave what doesn't. If you're new to my channel, I'd absolutely love it if you would subscribe. I do live readings, so if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, you will be notified when I go live so you can come in and ask some questions on my lives. Today I am just looking at current energies. So I've already shuffled your card and I'm ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and take myself off screen and we're just going to go ahead and lay out your cards and see what spirit wants you to know about what is coming towards you at this time. Now, one of the things I am going to do is I am going to pull a totem animal card for you to give you an introduction to the energies of the animal spirits. And your card is, oh, the Black Bear Guardian. So the message reads, the Black Bear mothers are devoted mothers. They actually are really, really beautiful with their little cubs. But woe's me to the person who decides that they are going to try to come between the mama bear and those baby cubs, right? So if you kind of look at it as a great protector, she is a guardian, right? So the card reads, Black Bear is guardian. She's gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Now, some of the other key words associated with this black bear are, of course, guardian. They have a lot of courage and a lot of confidence, and they're very fierce. They're very strong. They're also very intuitive, and they do hibernation, of course, because all bears hibernate during the winter, and they are very strong mothers. So the other thing is that they have huge power and they demand respect. Their calm, gentle demeanor with their young is kind of a juxtaposition as to their explosive primal warrior ferocity, right? So this is the duality or the dual nature of a black bear. So you may be having some of those energies within yourself that you're feeling very protective about those around you, or you're feeling as though you really want to step up into that protector role or that guardian role. And then also, this black bear brings you this fearless power and this kind of hidden strength, and it allows you to access your dreams and your intuition. And then, if you think about the dualism of the energy of the black bear, it's kind of like that yin and yang energy, as well as within or without, calm and ferocious. And part of that is about being in balance, right? Balance and have that confidence, which is what the black bear brings to you today. So you may be resonating with this animal. And I'm going to leave this right here. So she is the center of our reading. And then I'm just going to go ahead and lay out your other cards. And we start off with the chariot, so very fast moving energy. Oh, and then we have the lovers. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting card because this is going to be in your obstacles. King of Pentacles. Oh, and the Sun is your outcome. Okay, it's looking really, really good, Aries. I'm not seeing any wands energy here, but you do have 4 major arcanas. So this energy is very, very powerful for you at this time. Now, this is just current energies as to what's coming towards you, things that you can look at in terms of where you are focusing your energies at this time. And this first card is kind of what defines where you are at. So the Chariot card is your first major arcana card. You do have four, so that means that this energies are really high and heightened for you. And the chariot is about advancement, progress, moving forward. It's also talking about you making headway on your projects or those things that you're trying to manifest to bring into your life. You could be trying to start a new business. You could be trying to start anything new, and you're making good headway along those things. Now, the other thing this is about is, um, just a fast moving energy. There is a victory involved with this, and it's also about following your own path. So, the thing about the charioteer is that the charioteer is leaving everything he knows behind. He's leaving his past behind, and he is allowing himself to move forward and progressing on his path as well as in his soul purpose and moving forward to do the things that he is meant to do. Now, this guy doesn't reflect the typical charioteer because he's up on top of this wagon thing here that he is on, but he is not actually guiding the horses. You have a dark horse and a white horse. Of course, that's the duality and uh, that is exactly expressed with that black bear energy, that yin and yang, right? The other thing about that is totally trusting where you are going because you're being guided by spirit, you're being guided by the universe. Now, your next card coming in is kind of your next step. And so, if you are building a business, this is saying that you are going to find a potential partner that may help you build that business, or this may be a person that is coming in that has different qualities, different strengths than you have. So, let's say you're the guy that likes to do all the sales, but yet you need somebody that likes to do the bookwork, right? So that would be kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. Now, also with the lovers, it does represent this partnership and it also represents duality once again. So, again, we have this duality, and I'm really feeling as though you're needing to set some very clear, defined, healthy boundaries for yourself at this time, Aries. Now, the other thing that the lovers brings in is that this is also the balance of your masculine and feminine sexuality. It's also about, the agreements that you make now can be agreements in any area of your life. These agreements can be contractual, so be careful of the things that you are signing to make sure that you understand exactly what you're agreeing to. And it can be an agreement, just be a written agreement between two people, right? It can be romantic involvement as well, because the lovers does also represent love for you. So if that is a situation, it may be that these lovers are going to be, your other significant other, maybe the other person that you are partnering with in your business. Maybe you're creating a home business here. But at the same time, this is really asking you to really expand your heart, to expand your ability to just be able to look at things from that higher perspective of opening your heart and coming from your true emotions, and allowing that energy to be your next step. So it actually looks really good. But what I would really say is you're doing some really fast moves here. So if it is a situation where you are building something, you're building a new business, or you're building some other type of a foundation that is built upon love, I do believe that that foundation is very strong for you. I know that the Tower card is a card that represents Aries, and of course that Tower card is about creating very strong foundations. So I'm bringing the energy of the tower in only because that is an energy that represents your sign. And I feel as though that's kind of this energy of that creating healthy boundaries is something that's really, really important, because on all three of your first cards, you have that card of duality, of that yin and yang, of the balance of the masculine and the feminine, all of those ideals. So your next card coming in is your barriers, or the things that is an obstacle for you. Now, the Knight of Pentacles for me, Knights are all about taking action, moving forward. Again, that is that Chariot card. You're moving forward, you're making progress. This card is about travel. This guy doesn't really like to travel very far from home at all. It's definitely an earth sign energy, very much about physical security, creating his abundance. He's very diligent and hardworking, but in this position, because we're looking at this as an obstacle for you, it is as though I have to read the card upside down. So if I'm looking at the shadow part of this card, it's about focusing solely on wealth. So some of you may just be thinking about money, you know, creating your empire, your caches of gold and all of that kind of stuff. You may be very concerned about your wealth at this time. It's also talking about it can be talking about workaholic type of tendencies where you're overworking, you're overcommitting to things. And then the other thing this is about is, being sure that you are not taking harmful shortcuts in anything. You can also be feeling very stuck, or you might be feeling very overly conventional because this is a very conventional type of a card, right? This Knight of Pentacles. He doesn't really venture far away from his home. He is walking. He's not even utilizing his horse. His horse is following behind him. And basically, he is just ensuring that everything that has to do with his physical wealth and his security and his home, he knows exactly what's going on. So he's very determined. He's also very diligent, very steadfast. And he definitely is a guy that likes to build that physical security for himself. But as it is in that obstacles position, please be mindful that that may mean that you're focusing too much on the money aspect in your life at this time. Now, what's coming in as a strength for you is that King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is again the guy that has already created his physical security. He's very stable. He's a very knowledgeable individual. He has created his physical wealth. He's very comfortable in his own skin. Now, this may be what you are trying to attain. These may be your strengths at this time, but at the same time, you are needing to balance out, right? And that's exactly what this whole reading really is about. If you're able to really focus on your money and yet also focus on other things with a playful nature, right? I really feel as though if you're able to allow yourself to look at it from such a very serious mindset, meaning that you're looking at it as, okay, yeah, that is a goal, but I need to lighten up a little bit. I think that it will help you along your way. Now, the other thing about this king is that this may be somebody that is a mentor for you. So this could be somebody that already knows where would be a good option that you could sink your money into that would create that wealth for you, that you would like to establish for you and your family. And then your final outcome card, which is beautiful, and I love this for you, Aries, is the sun. Now, if you look at her, she has her arms open wide. Her feet she has no shoes on. She's got her feet firmly on the grass. So she's in contact with our beautiful Mother Earth, and she's allowing that sun to come in and shine. So if you have been asking for a specific thing in your life, this is my yes card. So it feels as though Spirit wants to bless you. Spirit wants to allow you to move forward and is shining its light upon you, bringing you blessings, bringing you, um, you know, uh, nurturing, really bringing some health and renewal. This is my success card. It's also about creating abundance and wealth for yourself, but it's also in conjunction with, in alignment with your true heart, right? Alignment with your heart, your desires, and absolutely, Spirit wants you to have that abundance because we actually do live in abundant planet. It's just that a lot of those resources have been kept from us. So the sun card is coming in. It's actually asking you to remember to be more childlike, which is why I said if you can come from a playful state of mind, that I really feel as though you will be able to solidify a lot more of that physical security for yourself. And then lastly, what this is really talking about is you being like a free spirit and allowing things to come easily to you. This is allowing you to be in the flow, right? Just be in the flow. And the last thing I want to share is because this woman is standing on the grass and she's got the sun beaming down on her, it is a suggestion that you might want to just do the same thing. Go outside, take your shoes off, put your feet in the grass, hug a tree, allow the sun to, shine down upon you, and just have gratitude and feeling really good about the things that you do have in your life, those beautiful things. Because if you have more grace and you come from a place of gratitude, the universe absolutely will bring more things into your life for you to be grateful for. So, Aries, that's what I've got for you. I hope that this message has helped you in some way. Thank you so much for being here. I feel as though you are doing amazing. Again, with that black bear energy, it's really talking about you being a gentle and wise protector and to give you your confidence and power, right? I feel as though everything is kind of really flowed very well. So, I hope this has helped you. And until next time, take very good care of yourself. And thanks for listening.